All right, if you're a Taurus, listen up, because 2026, it's going to be a big one. This is a year that's really going to call on all your classic strengths, that love for solid ground and stability, but at the same time, it's pushing you, nudging you towards some real spiritual growth.
And really, this is the core question for you this year, isn't it? Are you going to double down and just build a fortress around yourself, all about material comfort and safety? Or are you going to use that incredible stability you have as a launch pad, as a foundation to build a bridge to something deeper, something more meaningful?
Okay, so here's how we're going to break it all down. We'll start with who you are at your core in 2026, then dive into work, love, and health. And then, the really juicy stuff, we'll get into your karmic mission and the actual steps you can take for a successful year. All right, Section 1, Taurus 2026, the core you. We're talking grounded, practical, and, well, ready for more. So, let's talk about your key traits for the year. You are that rock for your family, right? The responsible one, the one who values comfort and quality. It's all about that strong, steady vibe. And hey, even that natural beauty, the beautiful eyes, the thick hair, it's all part of the package. But, and this is a big but, there's the flip side. That strength can sometimes tip over into stubbornness, making it really tough to change course.
Okay, so you see this number, 28%? What's that all about? Well, in Vedic astrology, this is fascinating. It represents the part of your destiny that is correctable. That's right. Almost a third of your path isn't locked in. It means the choices you make, the conscious actions you take, they really matter. You have the power to shape where you're going.
All right, let's talk about something near and dear to every Taurus's heart: work, wealth, and stability. This year is all about building your financial fortress.
The key thing to remember about your work in 2026 is that it should feel like a safe and reliable harbor. Seriously, this is not the year for high-risk gambles or chaotic projects. You're at your best when you can move at your own pace, be methodical, and just shore up the security you've worked so hard to create. And this really lays out the professional duality you're facing. It's like walking a tightrope. On one side, you have your incredible strengths, that measured, steady pace, that rational approach. But on the other side, that same measured pace can become laziness. That rational approach can turn into a stubborn resistance to change. And valuing that safety cushion, well, if you're not careful, it leads straight to stagnation. Just knowing this is half the battle. Okay, let's switch gears to love and relationships. For a Taurus, family is the center of the universe, right? It's everything. And in 2026, your relationships are facing a kind of test, a test of true partnership. Think of it like this. Your relationship is up for an exam this year. But it's not a pass-fail thing. It's about moving past the simple, early days of romance and into something deeper. It's about mutual support, real responsibility. The challenge is to truly see your partner, warts and all, and say, okay, let's build something even stronger together. All right, next up, health and well-being. This is all about nurturing your physical foundation, because you're going to need your strength this year. So here are the health zones you're going to want to monitor. Keep an eye on your throat and tonsils, your thyroid gland, and even your facial skin and eyesight. The advice here is to avoid excess sugar. The best approach? Do what you do best. Get grounded. Lean into natural remedies, clean up the diet a bit, maybe try some yoga. Keep that physical foundation solid. Okay, now we get to the real meat of it, your karmic mission. This is about the year's deeper purpose, going beyond the day-to-day. And here it is, your central task for the year, finding that perfect balance between the material and the spiritual. Look, your drive for security is fantastic. It's a gift. But this year, you have to balance it with a journey inward. The real goal is to connect your practical world with a deeper spiritual side. And this doesn't mean you have to abandon everything you love. Not at all. It's about enriching what you already have. This is a year to explore your inner world. Maybe that's through meditation, maybe you get into psychology, or maybe you finally visit one of those places of power you've always been drawn to. It's about adding a layer of intuition to your rock-solid foundation. Okay, so you might be thinking, that sounds great, but how do I actually do that? Well, that's what this next part is all about, your path to success. Let's get into the actionable steps for 2026. In Vedic astrology, there's this concept called upayas. What is that? Basically, these are conscious, corrective actions you can take. Think of them as remedies that help you harmonize planetary influences and, well, improve your destiny. This is how you take control. So here are your 5 key upayas for 2026. Let's run through them. First, charity. Donating even 10% of your income helps break that sometimes too strong attachment to money. Second, travel. Visiting new places, especially holy sites, can really help expand that conservative mindset. 3. Embrace flexibility. Get creative to fight off that classic stubbornness. 4. Declutter. Seriously, clear out old stuff, let new energy in. And finally, a little discipline. Wearing light or white clothing on Fridays helps harmonize your energy with Venus. Each one of these is a tool.
So at the end of the day, it all comes down to this question. How are you going to use your foundational strength to achieve a spiritual transformation? 2026 is just packed with potential for you. It's your chance to take that amazing ability to build and create something more than just wealth. You can build a richer, more meaningful life. The foundation is solid. The real question is, what are you going to build on top of it?